I got Shaka to do a video, guys. Oh, this is cool. You're like in front of the camera now instead of like working while I'm talking. That's cool.
Okay, so your hair has moisture in it. So when your hair does not have enough protein in it, it is not as elastic. And if you think about it, when your scalp is not elastic and it's dry and tight, it can't pull. So it's just like rubbing against dry skin, you know, it kind of hurts a little bit. So if you are lacking protein in your hair, it could cause your scalp to actually be really sore.
Okay, so how can we fix this like quick? Like say your locks are hurting right now, but you don't have a retwist until like another 2 or 3 weeks. What can you do in the meantime?
Okay, well if you don't want to go and buy a protein treatment, you can go to any store and get a protein treatment, shampoo your hair, put the protein treatment on it, follow the directions, and go without a retwist. Or what you're wanting to do is just relieve that dry scalp. I would saturate my scalp with water. You can use RoseWater. I love RoseWater because of the properties in it, but I would saturate my scalp with water and then put some oil on it in that section.
You have a RoseWater, don't you?
I do have a RoseWater.
What is in this RoseWater?
So the Naki RoseWater is made of pure roses, and it has glycerin and vitamin E in it. It has nothing but pure roses and good antibacterial, so definitely want to use the Naki RoseWater. Let's use the Lavender hair moisture, and that's going to put moisture back into your hair. Again, if you're lacking protein, this is only going to last you a couple of days. You're going to need to keep doing it, whereas if you get the protein treatment, you can just do this like once a week. Protein is very good for your hair. Too much protein is not good for your hair, so I would contact a stylist before putting a protein treatment in. But if you know your scalp is hurting, you watch this video, you say, oh, let me get some immediate relief, and you do a protein treatment and it relieves it, that's what you needed, and you only need that probably once a quarter.
Okay, so I think I got my last protein treatment at your shop, right? Mm-hmm. Yep, so that was at least 6 months ago.
About 6 months ago,
so
yeah.
It's time for another one.
Yes.
That's cool how your hair kind of like talks to you. You know what I'm saying?
It lets you know. And your hair and your scalp. I always say your scalp, because that's what's hurting, really. Your scalp is hurting, so it's pulling. So it'll let you know. I
have an appointment on Friday, so you guys are gonna be able to see my protein treatment in real time. Hey guys, scalp has been really hurting, so we're gonna do a protein treatment to bring more moisture into my hair.
Water on it though, it helps with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that tells you that it doesn't have any elasticity. The water's giving it elasticity, but you gotta remember the water's gonna evaporate, so that's why it doesn't stay like that. So what we're gonna do is add protein to your hair to give it some elasticity, and then we're going to add a humectant to it to draw in moisture, because what is happening is not holding moisture, and it's the season time of the year. When buy a protein treatment, just follow the directions on the packaging. Always buy a 2-step protein treatment. So you should be able to do a protein and then add your moisturizer, which should have some type of humectant in it. Humectant draws in moisture from the air. And this doesn't just pertain to locks. This pertains to people with relaxers, people with natural hair. Everybody needs protein treatment sometimes when you don't have enough protein in your hair.
This is off topic, but it looks so peaceful outside. Oh my gosh. It's not translating on the camera right, but
it does. The lighting, the way it's like the sun's hitting right there.
I love Florida.
The process of taking care of the hair and making sure the scalp is healthy and the new growth is healthy is the same as if you had natural hair and or a relaxer. So just because you have locks, you shouldn't eliminate some of the things or solutions that we do with people with dry natural hair or dry processed hair. We have, as stylists, we have different things we do. We know how to retain moisture. We know how to hydrate the hair. We know how to balance the pH. You definitely need to continue to do that when you have locks, because that's how you keep it as healthy. Let's not forget the things we learned as locticians, and those of you who do your own hair, let's not forget what you did to correct any type of issues you had. Treatment did really well. It softened the hair. You don't hurt anymore, right?
Nope. Not itching,
not itching. Yeah. And so we just make sure we're keeping it hydrated. As you guys can see, she's super hydrated, because when I spray it, you can see the droplets of water. And that means that it's already absorbed all it can, and this is what's left over, which is a good thing.
What you doing? What are you putting in your hair? Just water?
She right there. Yeah, she putting them in the hair.
And it probably started fusing because I went to this, the event that I went with you where I was wearing the red dress. I wet my hair that night and then I put it all back. That's probably why it's...
That's why it's fused, yeah. So this is not something that happens often. You're okay with that, but yeah, put yourself on a 6 or 8 week rotation.
Look at Nala's hair.
It's so cute.
Turn your head, look.
Yes.
Go now. Nala started her locks.
Yes.
What's it been, like 5 weeks now? It's dark. Was it 4 weeks?
No. Yeah, you got 2 months. You got almost 2 months in.
Come on, everybody can do that.
That's why I'm spraying it and putting something on it to help it slide some.
Okay.
That's why you shouldn't do it dry.
So before I got my retwist, my entire scalp was like, it felt like it was on fire just because of how itchy it was. So we did the protein treatment. It felt more normal. I thought I was good until she started doing the retwist, and then it felt even better. So like she's popping in between the hair that fused together, because I think I went like 7 weeks this time with no retwist. And it feels even. And I shampooed it in between. And on top of shampooing it, I put it in a ponytail. And then I think it fused together even more. So now it feels so much better. I never thought a retwist could make that big of a difference. But it is. What were you saying, Shaka?
Yeah, so we just got to make sure when we pulling it apart and breaking it from the webbing that it's definitely moisturized, has some type of moisture on it, and hydration, meaning moisture. I use the Very Fresh Lock Serum. That's what we're using. And then I add water, and that's helping to pull it apart without it hurting. If it's hurting every time you're pulling it apart for webbing, just ask your loctician to put something on it. It shouldn't hurt that bad. Okay? You might feel it some, but it shouldn't hurt her. So every time she squinches her face up, I know I need to wet it more.
Oh, you saw that? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching our protein treatment. You can book with Shakakan online. I'm gonna put the website right here. Our address is also below.
Follow me on Instagram at the Real Shakakan or Shakakan Hair.
And follow me, Joe Michelle Artistry. Bye.